All right, we're in week 5, instruction set 1, Swyk 1. Now, we're going to be talking about something called, eventually, we're going to be talking about something called logarithms. Who can't spell that out? Sorry about that. Logarithms. Now, I need you to get in your mind that a logarithm is a fancy word for, it is a synonym with the word exponent. Okay? Now, until we really get into what, looking at logarithms, I just need you to understand it's an exponent. So truthfully, even though this equation doesn't mention the notation logarithm at all, in fact, we'll abbreviate log. You don't see anything like that in this equation. Right now, you're looking at an equation that looks like this: 3 to the x equals 9. The truth of the matter is that right there is an exponent, and you don't know what it is. And you can't do any kind of root, there's no square root, cube root, fourth root. What are you going to do, an xth root? I don't know what that is. So it's not going to help you to say that we're going to take some sort of root. All right, we need some other strategy. Well, so a basic strategy in some of these questions, when you don't need to really use logarithms, although we could, and we'll get to that later, is to take this 9 and rewrite it as 3 squared. I apologize for yawning. By doing that, what we're doing is we're writing, you can see that we have the same base. So we got a 3 here, we got a 3 here. Now, what that means, since we know that these things are equal, is that the exponents also have to be equal. So that really just tells us that the exponent, or the logarithm, is 2. Now, why do they use the word logarithm and just not exponent? Great question. I don't know. Should really look that up sometime. It seems like it's just a good way to confuse everybody. Sometimes math people, they like doing that. Just make something up so that, confuses the world. So here we go. Similar situation. You take the 4, you rewrite it as 2 squared. Then we know that the exponent, which is the unknown quantity, is 2. Okay? No, not every one of these questions is going to, the answer's not going to be 2. It's a good try, though. All right, so this one's a little bit different, right? We have, come on, 2 to the 4x equals 8. Well, we can rewrite 8 as a power of 2. It's 2 to the 3rd. So if the bases are the same, see I have bases of 2 on both sides, then that means the exponents have to be the same. So right over here you'll see that I set up a brand new equation, and all I have in the equation are the exponents. They have to be equal to each other, otherwise this whole thing would not work. So 4x equals 3, divide by 4 on both sides, and we find out that the exponent, the thing we were looking for, is 3 over 4. Sorry for yawning again. I'm sure somebody's going to be like, why is he yawning so much? Okay, he's making me yawn. Yeah, I apologize. Question 4. So, continuing in the grand strategy here, can you rewrite 243 as a power of 3? Okay, we want to get the bases to be exactly the same. And the truth is, yes, we can write 243 as 3 to the 5th power. Okay? So you can see that I replaced the 243 with 3 to the 5th, but then we have the power of a power property right here. These two exponents get multiplied. Yes, you can see that I distribute the 5 to both of those right there, right? So that means it looks like this. 3 to the 5x plus 5. Well, now wait a second. That must mean that 5x plus 5 and 6x have to be the same. True. So I set up a little equation, 6x equals 5x plus 5, and subtracted 5x. And we found out that x was 5. The exponent, or the part of the exponent we were looking for, is a 5. So, and that takes care of Swyk number 1. Talk to you later. hate it when my recording thing disappears. It's a pain. I should find you guys a good joke. I'll see if I can find one. Okay, I got 2 jokes for you. I broke my finger today, but on the other hand, I'm completely fine. Second joke. Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get shampoo in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera. Come on, that's good stuff and you know it. Talk to you next week.